It's the Futs.
You heard? I don't got the frustrated face.
Yo, we back at it.
We out here on these corporate
Billboard,
social media
boardroom.
streets.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? And this morning, Don and I had a conversation. Just so y'all know, we are the new EPMD.
Nah, I mean,
Just so
strictly
y'all know,
business, you heard?
we're making dollars,
Yeah.
cashing large checks, snapping necks and cashing large checks.
You heard? Yeah. Don't see me run me down and try to go in my pockets, though.
And the non-believers could go get the Bozak. I'm bringing the word. I'm bringing the word Bozak
He
back.
said the non-believers will get the Bozak.
Go get the
I love
Bozak.
that. Huh?
Not Bozak, bro.
I like that.
So
I kind of have a, like Ho said, oh, y'all can suck my balls to my drawers. No homo.
speaking of drawers,
Yeah, speaking of drawers,
I think we got something.
we got drawers.
Yo, you got to open that up, B.
Nah, but look, yo, first and foremost, shout out to our ethical partners. You know, this is it's a collaboration that is definitely near and dear to all of us.
Yo, bro, open it up, B.
It protects the jewels. And it's our first collaboration for our company with a major brand. And let me
Here, let me get that.
here you go, man. So it's the Ethica drawers.
It's
This
the
group-
drawers.
It's the
you
drawers
heard?
with the This Group logo. It's it's amazing. Jewels sell separate pause. But you know what I'm saying?
Know what I mean? And
But,
the first
you know-
25 people that subscribe won't get a pair.
Oh yeah, so yeah, that's a fact. The first 25 people, we might
No, they won't.
they won't get
No,
a pair. Oh, no, all right. Well, there's gonna be a link that you can kind of get these. You know what I'm saying? The This Group, Ethica. Shout out to our partners at Ethica. Everybody over there. It's a dope collaboration. We got a lot more collaborations coming with our content creators too. But this is amazing.
Yeah. What else you got in the trench coat?
I-
You got any watches?
Huh?
Watches?
I'm hustle man. You heard?
Stay.
I'm hustle man. Dun, 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 dun.
No, but that's it.
Pick
you know,
up the pieces. Yeah.
nah,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Word. It's Christmas.
Christmas.
If you celebrate,
Yeah, I'm Muslim, but I
Yeah.
got kids that celebrate Christmas because my wife.
when's
celebrates Christmas.
Ramadan?
Ramadan is in like March, I think.
Oh, I thought it was around now.
No, because
Nah.
it comes back. It follows the lunar calendar. But
When he does that, that's my nickname for him, Ramadan.
you know what I mean?
So when he does that,
Ramadan.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So-
but listen, man.
Happy holidays.
Happy listen,
Hanukkah, Kwanzaa.
all that.
I'm sure there's other holidays that
I'm pretty
people,
sure there is because
Yeah.
December is the hot. Not the hottest. It's the darkest month of the year.
Yeah.
You know that? Because it's the winter solstice.
Well, that's for us, right? Because it
Think-
depends on your latitude.
I think so.
Oh, sorry, getting too smart. Right?
Yeah, listen, we do read. We're readers.
That's
so.
why I got the glasses, and I don't have a hat today for Christmas. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, he usually has a hat on. Today I'm channeling my inner Kanye. So
Again.
Just so listen, man. Listen, probably gonna get some backlashes, but I'm just the hood. They were talking about the hood. Well, I'm wearing this. I don't have a hood, but I have a hood on. You know what I mean?
That was hilarious.
I know, man. It's
Nah,
crazy.
but it's the balance. You know what I mean?
It's definitely the balance, and I just think that this holiday is going to be interesting.
Yeah, and the holidays,
Mhm.
especially for entrepreneurs, and if you're an entrepreneur like we are, like you've always said, this pod is for 0 to 1 million,
A 0 to 1 million.
right? Depending on where you are, you could be at 100, you could be at 10,000, you could be at 998,000. But the thing is that with entrepreneurship, right now is when you got to kind of get creative,
Yes.
depending on where your business is at.
Yeah.
If you have a family, your family, you got birthdays. Was
Yeah,
the worst
past few,
days.
the past few weeks, man, it's been lit. Like they say, my son turned 16 on
Yep.
the 10th. My other son turned 12 on Saturday, and everybody's looking at me for more stuff.
Yeah.
Listen, man, I'll be like, yo, man, I'm Muslim, bro.
Yo.
My wife is Christian. She, this is her time. This is her
Yeah.
time. This was her time. I'm real bad at stuff, man. I'm real bad at
Nah, you
parties.
good. Stop.
Nah, I'm real bad at I feel I'm getting better. Let me put it like
Yes,
that. I'm getting
100%.
better at doing things like for my kids but that was my wife's thing. She was real good at putting all this stuff together and
Mm-hmm.
it makes me I feel at first I was like, how do I do this, Dad? I want to do this and I'm trying to be innovative. and
Yeah.
I hopefully it worked. I mean, they enjoyed themselves, so I was definitely dope.
Enjoy themselves the right way or enjoy yourself?
Nah, they enjoyed themselves the
Oh,
right way.
okay.
Yeah. We have a term. Enjoy yourself means two things to us. So if we say enjoy yourself, sometimes it means to go fuck yourself. But anyway,
So, being that you're Muslim,
Yeah.
right, and you can educate me,
Okay.
right? Do you Do you celebrate? I mean, at all? Is it more of like a societal thing where it's like it's Christmas and you do gifts with people and stuff like that, or
No, well, when your family's half and half, you essentially just celebrate because it's family stuff. You know
right,
what I mean?
right, right?
But you'll see some people that are super conservative. They'll be like, you don't celebrate it because it's a pagan holiday.
Okay.
And then you have some people that do. It depends on where you live. Who's going to, and if people even care.
Yeah.
I've seen some individuals, they celebrate Halloween. They're really not supposed to. But I think I take this on as more of like a family thing.
Right,
It's
right,
a
right.
family structure. This is the most time that most people actually have off.
Right.
That you've seen them, they've been working all year, and this is the time that they had to have off. That's like even with Ramadan. It's like that month. Some people don't even work for that month. But this time is definitely a good time to be around family. And my mother and my father, this their time to come alive. So I have a good time. And I celebrated Christmas before. I was raised a Christian, but you know what I mean? But
Ramadan, you can't take off though.
Ramadan.
I can't have that.
I'm definitely not taking off for Ramadan. But I mean, at the end of the day, this Christmas is dope, man. I mean, the idea of it is amazing.
Yeah.
Family.
Have you gotten any? Because I have something to say, and I just want to ask you before I lean in.
Of course.
Like any bad Christmas gifts or any bad.
Yo, you know who used to give bad Christmas gifts?
Don't.
I'm not gonna say their name, but I'm gonna say my aunt.
Yeah.
They be giving some washed up gifts. I ain't gonna say which one because there's a bunch of them.
Okay.
But don't they give aunts the washed up gifts? They give you these fuzzy socks.
Not mine.
Not
mine.
They give you fuzzy socks. They give you like
Socks and underwear.
Avon stuff. My aunt, the aunts that was like Avon, like door-to-door salespeople, and they give you this nasty cologne called Stetson. Remember that commercial? That shit was the worst.
My aunt gives me boxes and like it was T-shirts, underwear, and socks.
Bro.
Shout out Titi. I always need those.
Shout out Titi. But they're onto them. Yo, man, they be giving you them fuzzy socks and them fuzzy fake cashmere shirts they be like, oh yeah, I paid you got some JC Penney's, man. It was one of the cheap ones too.
Like the cab drivers, right?
I mean, but you know what? You have to be appreciative, right? So you take it and you don't want the gift when it's still in the box. And in the paper, and you just throw it on the floor. Yeah, as a kid, man, I used to be like, damn, like who gave us this? That shit is bad because you're supposed to appreciate everything, but what happened, man?
Oh no, I just heard something. Sorry.
Oh yeah, so I mean,
no.
yeah. What about you? You ever got bad?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
From who?
Not gonna say. Right. So check this out.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna paint the scene. So we at my father's house.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say my father's side of the family.
Okay.
We there. I bring a bottle of wine.
Mm.
Right. I was like, this is for the party. Whatever.
What kind of wine?
Santa Margarita, Pinot Grigio.
Amazing.
Right? So it's by the tree. I don't say anything because I don't feel like I have to say, like, hey, I brought the.
Yeah, it's not yeah.
So this is just one part of the story. So my father pulls out, he's like, oh, who brought the wine?
Mm-hmm.
This person, that's not me, says, oh, that was me.
Oh.
I was like, all right. And I didn't say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, maybe he needs to, whatever. So now we get gifts.
Yeah.
He gives me, oh, damn, I said it's a he. So he gives me, this was when DVDs were around. He gives me a DVD. I open it. It's the movie Troy. Now I look at it confused. I'm like,
what is like a Santa, like one of them gifts? What's it called? Secret Santa?
I knew who gave it to me.
It was a Secret Santa?
Nah, it wasn't that. It was like, yo, here you go.
Okay.
With another gift that was even better than this one.
Okay.
So it's Troy. I'm like, okay.
With Brad Pitt?
Yeah. And I'm not like the old, the history guy that you would be like, oh, he'll like this movie. So I'm like, yo, is this a good movie? He's like, I don't know. He was like, literally he's like, oh, because, damn, but they're not watching it. She works for HBO, and they just had a bunch of DVDs, so I just grabbed one and gave it to you.
Oh, so he
didn't even care.
So it was a free.
If it was a baseball DVD, I'd be like, oh, that's fire.
Yeah.
He just gave me something that was free.
Oh.
Cool.
He wrapped it?
Yes.
So he spent time to wrap it, though.
Could care less. And then then I get this was the best one.
Mm-hmm.
A Home Depot gift card.
Was it used?
It was $100.
Oh, from him?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I went to go use it.
That's why I asked. Was it used?
$2.58 on it.
That's why I asked if it was used.
Bro. See, but that
Wait.
now, in hindsight,
Uh-huh.
it was genius.
Wow.
Right? Because if I don't see you a lot,
Yeah.
the gift giving aspect of it,
Yeah.
like, oh, this is fire. Got a $100 gift card. I bet.
That's crazy.
And then when you go to use it,
That's wild.
sitting there like this. Oh, here. I want this and
Yeah.
this and this.
You probably got one thing from
Yo,
Home
bro,
Depot.
I didn't get anything. I just threw the card out. I was like, yo, how do you do that? How do you do that, bro?
What did he say?
I didn't see him. He was gone. I used it like a week later. I didn't call him.
So you didn't say anything?
I don't
like,
fuck with him. How crazy is that?
Is that an uncle?
No, B. Stop it.
Try to get him on the same boat as me.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
it's not an uncle.
Okay, but it's crazy.
It's what's the word?
No, you don't gotta say that. But listen, man. Yo, stop giving out like gift cards like
hey,
that.
you know
man.
what? It rhymes with fuzzin'.
Oh, cousin. Yo, man, how y'all out there giving out used gift cards?
Bro,
That's crazy, man.
That was years ago, and it's still
Stings?
right here.
Damn, that's crazy.
Right here, B. I hope you watching, B. I see you.
$2.17 is on there?
$2.58.
Oh, sorry, $2.58.
That's how you know I remember.
Oh shit! See that? I mean, now me telling you about mine, I feel I was ungrateful because they gave me something I could use, even though it was fake cashmere. But I mean, listen, I love it. You know what
For me, it's always the thought that counts, and
Nah,
there was
for
no
sure.
thought in that. There was just here. Forget the Home Depot. Put that to the side.
Uh-huh.
The DVD, like I said, if you don't, and it's not about the money aspect of it, but if you're gonna give somebody a gift,
Give them something.
put some thought
Yeah.
behind that. So literally, it's because she worked there. You just found a bunch of DVDs. That's when I was working at Verizon. And if I gave out phone jacks, that's cool. Here you go.
I'd be like, what do I do?
What's
with
that?
this?
It's a phone jack. They were just there. I just grabbed them and here's some wire. Actually,
Yo, are you a good gift giver?
hell yeah,
Yeah, I think I am too.
hell yeah, yeah. Because I think now I'm not a good preparer for gift giving. Like the 23rd and 24th, like I already told Michelle, I was like, yeah, you'll be out of the house on Thursday. That's when I do my stocking run.
Yeah.
And my stocking for Michelle, classic, cotton rounds. Those are like almost like cotton balls, but
Yeah.
they're like circles. Every single year I get them. She has probably stockpiled. It looks like Costco.
That's
Because
funny.
I get all of these, and she never needs them like that until she needs them. But I do that. I do chapstick. Chapstick's a good gift.
Yeah, I what I did was, when my wife was live, I just go to 5 and below.
And I love that you call it 5 and below because I love that
Yeah.
when people do that.
What is it, 5 below?
Yeah.
My bad.
No, it's all good.
That
I'm here for you.
I said 5 and below. My bad. I guess in my head I seen the and. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
anyway.
everybody does.
Nah, it wasn't. Whatever.
It's 5 below.
5 below.
Put that up on the
So
skirt.
I'll go there with $100 and go to work. Come back and be like, here you go, put it all in stocking stuffers and all that stuff, and it's good. Yo, where's the origins of stocking stuffing? Where'd that come from?
Bro, see, now you're getting too deep. I don't know.
I don't. Okay,
Pause.
so it's just a tradition that everybody does.
I guess. But 5 below is great though. We used to go get the headphones from over there when there was no bread.
And they
Oh, you
break.
need headphones? There you go. $5. Oh, you got the official joints.
Yeah,
You got-
they break tomorrow.
they got the beets.
Yeah.
Smelled like the vegetables.
Beats. Yeah.
Oh, you want the red beets? I got the
I
red
got-
beets.
I got-
BEET.
Damn, I thought it was 5 and below. Damn, now I feel
It's all right.
remedial. Yeah, that's
Nah,
funny.
but that's classic. That's classic. If you don't know, go to 5 below or 5 and below and just get your stocking stuffers because they got everything there.
So where's else a good place to buy some gifts?
Stocking stuffers or gifts?
Just get what's one of the best gifts that you? I'm not trying to
Okay.
put you out there on some veiny stuff, but pause. But that was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. Hey, yo.
Yeah.
But meaning like, what was the best gift that you thought you've given
For Christmas or in general?
for Christmas?
Probably, and the way I had done it was like this dope Gucci watch that Michelle had wanted years ago. She had no clue,
Mm-hmm.
right? We had like no bread.
Mm-hmm.
We've always been like that, like like when we were younger. It
Mhm.
was like, yeah, you want to have the Gucci this and the Gucci that, but kind of still do.
Yeah.
Like we was foul like that. But the thing was is that all the gifts were given, and then I kind of had that hidden, and I went into the closet. Like I like to do stuff like that. My stepfather taught me that. Like it's always like the last gift, and oh, that's it.
Oh yeah,
that's it. Oh, wait a minute.
There's more.
I think Santa left something else. But the only bad thing is that my wife keeps waiting for that last. And I'm like,
it's almost
that's it, babe.
It's almost like it's almost like a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Like you're just waiting for the credits to run out.
Yeah. I'm like, nope, that's it.
Well, hey,
That's it.
The best gift that I've given for Christmas.
Yeah. I like that you asked yourself that question.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think.
He was like, "So, were you going to ask me the best?
Yeah.
The best gift that
I don't know, man. My wife got a lot, man. I think I gave her a lot of money one time in a card. I might have gave her, I think it was like over $5K. Like I didn't know what to give her, and then she was just
Look
like,
at this guy.
Listen, man, it's not no flex, man.
This
person that
this is the 15th episode. My man always says no flex and then flexes.
It's not. Listen, man.
No flex, then flexes.
Listen, man.
It's front master flex over
One
here.
of my kids, I didn't know what to buy her. She was so undecisive of what she wanted, and I was like, one day I was like, I made some extra cash, and I was like, you know what? I just stuffed it in an envelope.
Yo, bro, that sounds so crazy with your outfit right now. Yo, I made some extra cash, put it in an envelope.
I stuck it in my envelope. Well, I did. I wrote something in the card, so that came from my heart.
All right.
And I stuck it in, and it wasn't a Christmas card. It was like an I love you card.
Yeah.
And then when she opened it, it sang some music, and it had some perfume. I sprayed cologne on it. I was trying to be super.
Nah, man.
I think I didn't spray Jupe. I sprayed like some Gucci cologne.
Nah, man.
I put the bread in.
It was on your Billy D.
I definitely was there.
Zip code 45. And
she thought it was just a regular card because there was nothing there under there. She's like, what the? Like, he never does this. I was like, yo, there's your card. And she had a little attitude. She was like,
of course.
And she said, why does it smell like Gucci? I'm like, cuz, baby, I'm out here. And then she opened the card and she's like, what's this? I'm like, count it.
Yeah.
And I sit there like this. And she counted it. I'm like, yeah, so what's up now? Isn't that better than, and
See, I be wondering about that. Like, as far as for like men, like that's the easiest thing. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Gifts, it's like it's hard. Like my wife she likes nice things, right? Whether we had bread or not, right? Yeah. Like it was like, okay, you figure it out. But giving bread, like it's like, go do. I'd rather give that to you, and then you're happy.
You do your thing.
There's nothing returned
for sure,
because that definitely doesn't come back
for
ever.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, here you go, and knock yourself out. I think bread is a good gift, right?
I think so too. I mean, I think that's actually the best gift because then you go buy your own stuff,
right?
And then you look like the man because they're happy because they got what they want, and we got to see the smile on their face when they're spending the money.
Yeah,
But I mean, gifts are just tough, man.
Yeah,
even as gifts are tough as a husband, a father, and what about it even being a company for your clients?
Yeah. Well, see us
here at this group.
Here at this group.
Here's an infomercial. Here at this group.
The type of individuals that we are, like we said, 0 to $1 million.
Yeah.
We're not at 0.
Yeah.
But we're not at $1 million. So the thing is that we are the type of individuals that we would love to give out nice, really nice gifts.
Yeah.
Rolly, Cartier.
Little Rolly, Cartier.
All of these things.
Something that doesn't depreciate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, I want to give somebody I'm going to talk with John and we're going to go get like bonds.
I was just going to say, that'd be fire.
Here you go.
That'd be fire if we gave out like stocks.
Yeah. Here's what you play. You play Xbox or Kick or freaking, what's that? Twitch. I bought some Twitch stock for you.
Yeah,
here you go.
That's
Merry
fire.
Fucking Christmas.
That's fire. Because that would be so us.
Yeah, I think that would be. I think that we should do that.
We should do that next year.
Yeah,
next year.
Not next year. Yeah.
Next year. We're building more in 2020.
So we get like $100K and then we just bust it down.
Yeah.
To see who made the most money last year and we give them bigger bonds.
Oh, and then we do like a competition.
Nah, I mean.
Word. The more stock, the more you
make, the more stock you get.
Oh my God.
Nvidia, Microsoft, Apple, stuff like that.
This is fire. Roadhouse, is that a good idea?
Because it's also a write-off for us too, right? Roadhouse. See, there's more.
Nah, that shit is fire.
Let's do that. No, I mean I'm more excited for the write-off, but I definitely.
Yeah, like the crazy. Yeah, we want to give it to you, but it helps us out a lot more than you guys.
I mean, listen, man, it's a business, right?
Trust, honesty,
integrity.
integrity.
I'm telling you, and it leads to the success by us getting the money back. Shit.
Yo,
I
that's
love it.
crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, no, bro. Like what you're saying as far as the gift giving and the conversation that we were having off camera
Mm-hmm.
about these gifts and as far as for what we do, like, I think we really look at our clients and our team. It's like family,
For
right?
sure.
We definitely do. It's like it's weird because it's funny. I was having a conversation with Mikey,
Mm-hmm.
right? Prior to
Mikey's his son, by the way.
yeah, Mikey's my son. Not shots at Mikey. That's editing right now. My son, Mikey.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy because he's in school. As you know, playing baseball. He wants to get drafted. Like that's his thing. And we were having a conversation about. I know this is off topic, but it'll come back.
Mm-hmm.
He said. He was saying something about not having hunger, right? Like he was like he wants to make sure he keeps the hunger. And I was like, well, you're good regardless.
Yeah.
I got you. He was like, yeah, that's good and bad. I
Yep.
was like, why is that good and bad? He was like, it's good because you got me regardless, but it's bad because you got me regardless.
Oh.
And that's what he was saying. There's certain people that I know that don't have a you. And the hunger, they have the hunger because they don't have that. And I was like, no, I hear you. And I was talking to him and I was like, yeah, I said, yo, keep doing what you're doing.
Mhm.
I said, because for you in what I'm doing, I said, personality-wise, I don't know if you could be a manager. I said, I'm being 100% honest.
Mhm.
I said, because a manager is an acquired taste,
For
number
sure.
one, pause. And also, you have to deal with a bunch of different personalities. And I think a lot of people have asked us about the different personalities, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And it's like all these different personalities. But again, because I was thinking about it, after all of that, it's still like family. Like
yeah.
you could have the one that's a pain in the ass, the one that blah, blah, blah. But it's like literally all like
You have
family
one
here.
that's like your drunk uncle. Yeah.
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 You know what I mean? But it's like, having the family vibe and the family structure and going back to like what you're saying is like, that family structure. I don't know if everybody does gifts for
Mhm.
for clients. I don't know if agencies.
I mean,
do that.
I'm yeah. Some of them send cards out. Yeah, like thank you for being our clients.
Yeah.
But our creative director wants us to give out rollies because he says that our gifts.
He wants to be the first. He wants to be proof of concept.
Proof of concept.
Look, this is
Yeah.
what we got.
Yeah. So, but I think but just getting back to what Mikey said. What I was thinking when you said that he because you more hear about those stories about the people that didn't have
Yes.
a father or something tragic happened, why the hunger is there. They don't talk about the people that had both parents,
Right.
that both parents worked hard and they put their their all the resources together to pour into those kids or that kid or him or he or she or him, shim, whatever, to make sure that they
Yo,
can become
that's crazy.
they can become what they need to become. My bad. Yo, fuck y'all.
Yo, Shim is nuts. That is nuts. Gaba is writing down, edit and cut that the fuck out. Because we're gonna cut.
Yo,
He
bad.
said Shim.
That's-
Hilarious.
That's him and she together.
Yo, my man is not. Yo, where's HR? Hold on.
Yo.
My man is not pronoun certified.
Nah,
bro.
but listen, no, nevertheless, though, we never have, we never speak about the person that have both parents that support and still have the hunger, like the ball, like LeVar Ball and his wife.
Yeah.
Like those kids are successful because both parents are there, and they poured into their kids.
Yeah.
Why can't that? Why not? I'm gonna use one. Beyonce, like both before her parents got divorced, they were both there grinding it out for their daughter to become what she needed to become. I'm pretty sure there's other countless of more people like tech, gurus and real estate gurus. Because I'm only talking about the ones I know.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure there's both come from, from not in a single parent home. They come from both mother and father in the household.
But I think life is like and like with social media, you're not gonna hear about that a lot of it, right? Because the better story is that the struggle, is the adversity, And I speak about that a lot too, as far as just with me, my struggle and what I went through, it was self-inflicted. You know what I'm saying? I had a bunch of parents, stepfather, stepmother, mother. Like I had all of that. What I went through was that. So like what you're saying is, I think the story is like, how they say positivity never sells.
For sure.
Right? Because it's more of an intriguing story to have somebody come out and make it and be like, yo, you know what I mean? I didn't have a mother or father. I was hatched. You know what I'm saying? I came out the sewer. You know what I'm saying? I did myself, and now I'm here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, so I think like what you're saying is it's true. I hope that more of those stories come out.
Reach the mainstream. And that's the best part about this. Is like even with my son, like Solomon, you know, he's a big fan of Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
We watched his story, and he was like, "Yo, he's just like me." I was like, "What happened?" He said he lost his mother at 10.
Oh wow.
Okay. And I didn't know that when we was watching.
Yeah.
So we was listening. He said, "Yo," he said, "Dad, you know, he lost his mother at 10, and look what he became.
Right.
Do you think that he used that to become better?" And these are just the questions that we were talking about. Right. And I was like, honestly, it's probably a little bit of both because his father was also, very influential. He was also
he's active in his life,
basketball player. He was also he played ball overseas and did all this stuff. And the crazy part about this is that when his father was away at work, that's when I think his mom had passed away. So so Solomon was kind of seeing like a correlation to him and Kyrie Irving, and he was just like, but he said, I don't want that to be my story though. And I was like, what do you mean? He said, I don't want people to be sad for me because I lost my mother. And I was like, wow. I said, I want them to be more inspired because, and this is a 12-year-old. He said, I want them, at the time he was 11, but he said, this is an 11-year-old telling me like, yo, I don't want them to be sad for me. He said, because we hear about those stories all the time. I said, what story? He said, father not home or this, that. And he said, we hear about those stories. He said, but I want to talk about the story that my mother and father poured into me at this young age, and now I'm 21 and I'm doing this because of what the information I got. So I think for Mikey, I think the hunger should come from watching his parents do their thing. Like that's where the hunger should come from. Like you guys won't quit.
Yeah. I think Mikey. It's crazy because Mikey and Maddox are being raised completely different. Mikey was at the struggle, bro. Mikey still to this day, he'll sit there and, I think I told that story. I think on here where it's like, hey, I want to. Can I get this? Your card is on my account. I want to get this, whatever. I was like, all right, I'll send you the money, and it was $4, and I was like, I'm good, bro.
Yeah.
But even to that point, like he's like that. He is very frugal. Like he can't even understand. There's so many different stories. Like right now, like it's almost like he's another parent, right? Like we'll sit there, Michelle, and oh, how much was that? You say, wow. You know what I mean? Where right now, when he was growing up, that was crazy. Whatever amount was crazy. And now it's not so crazy. But we've worked to get that. So now you have Maddox that I'll just use easy numbers. $1 is nothing to Mikey, right? Let's just say, but $10 was nuts. Maddox is $10 is nothing. And nothing's nuts to him because he just thinks, Maddox is Maddox.
But do you think that because he's the youngest, y'all spoil him more?
100%. 100%. Because the thing is that right now, like financially, we're able to do more for him than we did for Mikey, and that's why like I try to overcompensate with Mikey. Like I would buy Mikey, cleats like crazy, like custom cleats. My man had every cleat. I wanted him to be that guy with cleats because that was his thing.
His thing, yeah.
And I overcompensate that because Maddox damn near gets everything that he wants for the most part. Right? It's like, and we sit there and be like, oh, we'll take this away. We just had this conversation this morning. You know what I mean? I always bring it back to me and Michelle. It's our fault.
Yeah.
Right? It's our fault. Like, I'm not going to blame anybody. I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, why? It's just what it is. You know what I mean?
So during Christmas time, does Maddox or Mikey get more gifts?
Well, that's the thing is we try to balance it out. See, check this out. Perfect example to tell you the difference between the two of them, their personalities. Send us your list. Mikey sends us a list with 3 things. A bat, a pair of sneakers, and a pair of turfs for baseball. Maddox, send us your list. We get a note with the title, Christmas List for the GOAT.
Not even for Maddox.
Yo,
the GOAT.
For the GOAT. PC, VC, this, like, it goes from a PC for gaming down to pencils. Stuff, I wish I could read it out. Stuff for the stocking, whatever that means. Anything in the stocking. But it's like, and in caps, like he's yelling, this is the most important thing that I want.
What is that?
The PC.
Uh,
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the man knows what he wants.
And Mikey wants 3 things.
I mean, I
for
guess,
tools to use so that he can save
get
us
better
more money from not paying for school.
No, I get, but you know what it is too. The younger kids nowadays, because they have everything at they palm, it becomes, oh, you can just get it.
Yeah.
Speaking to my kids, yeah, you can just get it. Dad, I want, can you go get Microsoft? I'm like, yeah, don't worry, tomorrow you'll own it. I'm like, oh, damn. I'm happy that you guys think of me that much that I can go do whatever, but I think their concept of money is different nowadays. Especially because everything is just I think too is they see everything.
Yeah.
Like they can go on YouTube and see the streamers and see this, that, and look up what equipment they got, and then go look it up and go, okay, cool. Let's see if my dad. This is what my son does. If my dad saves $100 a week, he should be able to buy this to me next month. I'm like, bro, if you could do that, that means you could do other things.
Right.
That's a skill set.
Mm-hmm.
That means you know how much I have to save for me to buy you something.
Yeah, I just don't think they understand because they don't see. Everything is the phone. So there's not, like when there's cash, there's actual things happening and there's more. I'm all big on your senses,
visuals,
right? So it's like you see the money. You go, you get paid.
And you get it
You
back.
go get money, and then you put the money in your pocket and you take it out and you give it. So if you have a pile of money and you see it dwindling, it becomes like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
When you don't see nothing and it's in the air.
So my kids' grandparents, all of them, they give them cash, right? So they'll get like $400 in cash, and then we go out, you be seeing them like, how much is it? I was like, oh, it's $20. I'm like, wait, I don't gotta spend the money. You got money on me.
Yeah.
And then they spend $20. My son be like, I got $380. I was like, what? What's the matter? It's like, I just had $400.
Yo,
Dad.
dudes are CPAs when it's their bread, right?
Yeah.
Yo, when it's your bread, it's like,
your
wow,
bread.
you got it.
They're like, oh, $20? That's how much it costs? Yes. I'm like, okay. He's like, Dad, I have $380. I'm like, okay, what's the problem? He was like, oh, man, I got to go back to get a job or something. I'm like, bro, you just spent $20. Mm-hmm. And imagine when you keep coming to me, Dad, can I get this? Can I get that? Oh, Dad, is it possible? Can I get this new skin? Can I get this? And I'm like, yo, listen, man, by that, we should be owning Epic Games, okay?
100%.
So I told them that everything we do, anything we buy or you use, we're going to buy stocks in it. And I do that every Christmas for them. So every Christmas, we end up going through a list of things that they use throughout the whole year.
You said that when we first met, we were talking about that.
Yeah, so it's like Epic Games and Microsoft and PlayStation and Apple. And all the stuff that we use, we just buy some stock in it in their name, and it's their stuff. So and every year they start to see it. They're like, well, this is a long-term investment. I'm like, yeah, it's a long-term investment. So every time we do that, it's like it also showing them that it's not just about the gifts. I'm not trying to buy you Jordans because I didn't get them as a kid. I want you to understand that there's a way to, still indulge in what you want, but also still save or do something to get to the next level when it's time. Because you never know that stock by the time they 21 is,
Yeah, and for them, like as far as like what you said, you go to your grandparents and then they get the gifts. Like that's the thing, is the thought process. Like Christmas is all right. Going to the family, what are we getting? See, so now Mikey kind of schools Maddox.
Mm-hmm.
He got a certain amount, right? He's like, listen. He's sitting there talking to him, listen, this is what you do. You take $50 and you put it on PlayStation, whatever. Mm-hmm. Save the other. So then you see what happens. See what else you get. If you don't get what you want for Christmas, then you can just buy it yourself.
Yeah.
I'm like, see? That's smart.
Yeah, but Maddox is like, nah, F that. I want it all.
Yeah.
He's like, nah, I deserve. You heard your man said, the GOAT, man. That's greatest of all time. He's like, yo, I want everything.
Yeah, and that's why, like even today, top of his school, came back, Michelle was like, yeah, I'm removing one of his gifts.
Yeah.
And that sounds good. Yeah. As we say that, and then you sit there.
And then we're the punk parents and give it right back.
100%. And but I'm getting tougher with Matt. Like I said, Mikey gets tight.
Yeah.
He'd be like, yo, there's no way. He's like, there's no way that you're letting him do that or whatever, and there's certain things.
Yeah.
And then, Mikey will be like, I had to. What did he say? He said to Maddox, he goes, I had to walk so that you could run.
I like that.
I was like,
that's
yo, bro.
Fun. But well, so for me, what I do now is that being at these kids' birthdays is right around this holiday time.
Yeah.
I buy them one big gift for their birthday, and their grandparents do the rest. Yeah. So and that's a deal that I have with my kids. We sit outside of the stocks and stuff we buy. I'm like, yo, listen, your birthday's the 10th, your birthday's the 16th, and Christmas is the 20th, is Monday. I'm like, bro, listen to me, man. You gotta hear me out. You know what I mean? Hear me out. It's like almost like I'm reasoning with these individuals. I shouldn't be reasoning. It's about my money, my friend. I'm like, yo, listen, I will purchase something for your birthday, which to me is more important day for me, the birth of my child, the children. And I'm like, I will get you guys what you want. I said, but the bigger stuff or the things that you want, your grandparents will pool together and get you what you want. How about that? And they like that. You know what I mean? So Solomon wanted the Space Jams. He never had a pair of Jordans ever. The reason why is because his feet grow as soon as you sneeze, right? So this time, when you size 8, you kind of be an 8 for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he's an 8. He's freaking 12.
That's crazy.
So you know what I mean. And my other son wanted the bumblebees or whatever we call them, and he's 16, 6'3". He wears a 10 and a half. I'm like, yo, listen, man. I had to search high and low for these sneakers, and I had to pay $100 over market value for these.
Yeah.
My friends, here you guys go. I love you. Happy Christmas. Happy birthday. Happy Kwanzaa. Do your thing.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah. All of those things.
All that.
Hanukkah, all of that.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself.
Yo, I'm wondering, now that you're speaking about this, especially with birthdays, I'm wondering, I don't know, I'm sure there's because there's studies for everything. I'm wondering if in December, right, or the holiday season becomes the most stressful for entrepreneurs.
I think so.
Because it's Q4.
Yeah.
Like, think about it from a business perspective. It's Q4. The budgets are dwindling, right? Everybody is like, any new business is like, oh, Q1, we'll talk about Q1.
Yeah, we get the budgets then.
Cool. You have some people, we've had this, some businesses, oh, you know what, we'll start up again in Q1. So now whatever money was coming in, that's not there.
Yep.
If you have a family, now you're thinking about all of these holidays and these gifts that we're talking about.
Yep.
It becomes stressful unless you're at that point. There's the travel of this entrepreneur. And then, I don't want to say God forbid, but you have birthdays. If you don't have a setup like that, think about all of that and on how, an entrepreneur with a family, not, I'm sure it's, as an individual, it becomes difficult or whatever too, but it must be, it's difficult because I know what we're going through. I know when certain things and the check's coming in or if it's not going to come in and it's just like, damn, this is the time where it's like, you want to be able to. Key and
crucial moment.
Yeah, 100%.
But so I think most entrepreneurs don't even think that far, like Christmas is coming. They think about the month that they gotta fucking go through the process, right? Because you would say if you're making enough money or making money, you should be able to put some money away. But there's always some type of emergency like we have to fix.
Yeah.
Like last year, remember? Last year,
oof, we wouldn't be here.
We wouldn't be here. Shout out to Jufu, you know what I'm saying? He came here and we was swimming in here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The pipes burst.
Yep.
Or it was around this time, right? And it almost took us out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If he didn't just randomly pop up, with a bunch of content creators and all of them filmed it while they were in here stepping on crates. You know what I'm saying? And it's very tough to even, to like, oh, let me save this because this might not have, for Christmas. And you just don't know. You might have to buy more product because X, Y, and Z, or you have to pay this bill, or, the life of an entrepreneur is definitely, you live in uncertainty, but
100%.
But when you bet on yourself, you take the biggest risk, and you most of the times you get the biggest reward.
Yeah, I just think we're living in a world where entrepreneurship is, again, that's another trendy word, and it's like everybody wants to be an entrepreneur, but they don't understand what it really takes.
Yeah.
Right? It's not just a reel that somebody posts and tells you, hey, this and this and that, and that. You see a lot of the jokes about people, just wake up and think this and think that, and then I hear all that.
I love that too, though.
No.
Get up, make an LLC.
Yeah.
When you make an LLC, you get 40 times doing it. You go get a job.
Yeah, I get all that. I get all that, but then there's the real side of everything,
For sure.
and you have to understand that comes along with it because everything is not. You're not just it's not all rosy.
Yeah.
Right. With like what you're saying, it's something like that. I think entrepreneurship is like owning a home, right? There's always something that you're gonna have to
always
fix, always until you get to that point, until you pay it off.
Bro,
You know what
I
I mean?
remember that when I called you. I'm like, bro, did Jufu send you this video? He's like, what happened? I was like, please just look at the video. It was water world in here.
Yeah, bro.
He had to call the fire department because he didn't know how to turn off the main.
And
yo, these Gen Z, these Gen X's, man, that's what they are, right? Gen Z, whatever they are. I said, bro, why did you call?
he's definitely Gen Jufu.
Yeah, he's definitely
just, he's in a world of
I
his
say, yo,
own.
bro. I said, why did you call the fire department? I didn't know how to turn off the water. I'm like, bro, you need to look around. He's like, I didn't know. So I thought that you called the fire department when the water, when the main water. Yo, it was hilarious. But nevertheless, we thanked him because.
Yeah, like a true content creator,
Like
he recorded it.
Yeah,
That's what he did.
like
Not the water.
Yo, it's
but
crazy.
look at the angle that the water is coming into my
Yeah,
camera.
it's crazy because the other content creators were here from LA. They were filming too, and they were standing up like, "This is a nice place, but we're in the water." Like, you know what I'm saying? Crazy, man.
Yeah, bro. But
Crazy entrepreneur. But look, the space that we in, right? How do you you stay focused on knowing, like staying focused, knowing that there's the sun, that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Like, what does that look like for you?
for me, it's you, it's John, it's guys, it's the team. Like to be able to have a conversation because listen, I'm positive.
Mhm.
I'm always positive. I'm solution based. I'm that glass is half full. I always
Mhm.
tell people, listen, if your glass is half empty, finish your drink, get the fuck away from me because I
Mhm.
don't need that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But in order, because of the trials and tribulations, my personal life, I've been through enough. I've been through that, like, that whole what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I
Sure.
really feel that. We've had conversations where you've helped me a lot. You know what I'm saying? With certain scenarios because we speak about this.
Nah.
And an entrepreneur, you have to understand that you are going to want to give up. That's 100%. I don't care what anybody
Vulnerability.
says.
Yeah.
Me, Mr. Positivity, yeah. I want to give up sometimes,
Facts.
right? Because it becomes difficult. And when you have your family, so wife, kids, you have clients, you have team members, you have a business, you have people, you have brands, you have agencies all relying on you.
Mhm.
And if you have that moment, like, holy shit, I don't know if I could do this. It goes by everybody's brain. It's just how quick do you come back? It's like, yo, I'll call you. I'll call anybody.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I'll call somebody that we can't mention
Mhm.
because we mention him all the time on the pod.
Yeah.
But, it's a matter of, having the
Voldemort.
right circle around you and because you are who you the company you keep.
Yeah.
Like my mom has always told me, you are who your friends are. Tell me who your friends are, I'll tell you who you are. If I go to you and you're sitting there like, yeah, B, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
I hear you, B. You should stop. You know what? We should stop. It's a lot easier.
Mhm.
You gotta. This is what it is because you gotta get yourself a circle. What do you do? Because I know you want me to ask you.
Nah. I mean, yeah. Now.
seriously.
This is a we obviously the team, and you go to your phone and process of how you deal with it. But I've been starting to, look within a lot.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So that I'm able to know that the next phase of whatever this temporary pain is, it's not going to be forever.
Right.
So, I used to definitely stress,
Yeah.
and stress big time too, like to the point that it racks my brain because I don't know when's the next dollar coming, when's the next deal coming, how you structure your life, how the structure of my life, is it going the right way?
Mm.
And I used to ask myself like, what is it? Then I can have a conversation with you and it changed my whole perspective on that. Having a conversation with John, he makes me feel like I'm starting over again, and But at that time when I thought that way, I'm like, damn, he didn't make me feel like I'm starting over again. He just showing me where even if I feel it on 10, nah, bro, we back at 5 because we got these other things that we got to get done. And that mindset before, it was like, damn, am I always starting over? But nah, it's just like, yo, once we button these up, then we can move to 10.
Yeah.
So when that concept of that part of it started making me now be more sure of what we are. And even though the uncertainty is there often,
Mm-hmm.
I just live in the power of what we've done. Every time that I look at, something can't be done, I come here and be like, yeah, it can be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And for me, it's more like you said, visual. I'm a visual guy too. So when I feel like something can't be done, I come here and sometimes I just sit and look
Yeah.
because clearly something was able to be made out of the uncertainty.
Yeah, this is one thing. I was having a conversation with my mother, and my mother is an amazing individual. My mother's a life coach.
Shout out, Ma. How you doing?
Yeah, she's probably the #1 fan.
That's a fact.
She breaks everything down about everything.
She tells us guests that
About
she don't
guests that she loves, she don't like, this, that. She's great. But we were having a conversation, and she was literally, and she always says these things that are very simple. And she was like, she's like, Michael, I tell people, you either have faith or you have fear. You can't have both.
Facts.
And it's like, it's so true. Like, you either believe and you go, or you're scared and you don't do shit.
Facts.
Right? So it's like having that and learning to have, have the faith that the people that you think have faith in you. You know what I'm saying? Like, heavy is the crown. We always say that. And I know for me, and you and I are super similar, right? Cut from the same cloth, just a different tailor.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
My tailor was Lennox.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing is that the purpose, I found my purpose in life a few years ago of understanding who I am, what I'm supposed to be doing, and where we're going, and the connection here. What we have here, everything is connected now. And I have to remember that because, like you said, sitting here is like, damn, look at what we have, right? Forget about looking at what we don't have. It's literally like sitting in, you're in your house, looking out the window, being like, oh, I wish I had that, I wish I had that, I wish I had that. And you don't even turn around and be like, damn,
I got it.
But look what you have.
Facts.
And that becomes difficult because that is the comparison and sitting there looking and, oh, look at they got what should be. And, I don't want to feel entitled either.
For sure.
Right? Because I put in a bunch of fucking work, but I don't want to feel like, oh, I should. I know I deserve, and I know what the work collectively we've done.
Deserve. Yeah.
I know what we deserve, but then there's certain things that we need to get to, and there's certain things that we need to do in order to get there. Like what you're saying. We're here, and maybe we knock this out the park. All right, now we got to get up here. Yeah. Okay, now we got to start again and work up that.
Yeah.
Keep going different levels.
And notice that the people that are depending on us too.
Yes.
It's like, and that's another thing too. So you got your family, and then you got your work family, which is the family that you created and cultivated, and knowing that if you don't play your best game almost all the time, we don't get to the next level.
Right.
And we make errors, you know what I'm saying? Like, see, I'm learning baseball errors, you know what I'm saying? I'm learning, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here, you know what I'm saying? But it happens when we make, sometimes them errors, I'll make, you'll catch, vice versa, or John or whoever. But the thing is that now we have to sit in that and understand that all these individuals are depending on us.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that they're waiting,
right.
They're working, but from the top, we're like, man, we have all these individuals, including the clients, depending on us to get them to the next level. That's also too, that's pressure that that some people can't deal with, and it's pressure. They said that bust pipes, but it makes the diamonds. In my mind, I'm trying to make as much diamonds as possible.
Yeah.
Because I don't want the pressure to bust a pipe. I want it to be able to create something that's going to be beautiful for, to be sold. And that's the biggest thing, is to make sure that when you leave here or with this experience, they can take this experience and go on to wherever else they do and kill it there as well. But this shit is sometimes it's definitely a mind fuck, man, when it comes to this entrepreneurship.
And we care. That's the difference too. I tell people all the time, when you care, life is challenging because you care about others. If you could sit there and if you could just walk in life and just do whatever the hell you want to do, and who cares about what people think and whatever, we actually care about people. We care about the team. We care about the clients. We care about the brands that we work with.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? We do all of that. So say that to say this, as far as with this whole entrepreneurship, you know what I mean? And sometimes it's entrepreneur shit.
Yeah.
Right? The thing is that you gotta have the makeup for it. You gotta have the stomach for it. Don't just look and see on social media that, hey, it's just whatever. You're gonna find out that this is tough. You gotta have discipline.
Facts.
You gotta have focus. You gotta have all of these things in order to build, and even after doing that, it still may not come pause when you want it to.
Yeah, and and you gotta be comfortable with the loss. we had a conversation with John, and he was just telling us like on another business venture about he took some hits, and on my mind, like as a business, as an entrepreneur, sometimes whatever hit you may take, I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? But the fact that he was like, yo, I know where I'm going. These things are not, it's going to happen. But what I'm making or going to get back is 20 times more than this. You got to, that shit is not easy.
Yeah.
Like even with me, like when I take losses or whatever, we take losses, I got to look at my, it's like picking my face off the ground, like almost on my, you ever seen the movie Ghost? He's always fixing his jacket, fix my jacket, put my chest back and my head up. I'm fucking crying inside, but I'm like, yo, we got to face this and move.
Yeah.
And we've done that so many times. Like, I'm going to keep it a buck. There was times that we didn't know how we was going to pay for this location. And we looking at each other like, yo, this shit going to be all right. We don't know where the fuck the money was coming from, but it was like, it's going to be all right. I'm talking about bank account was on $100. And we're like, okay, yo, listen, Mike, what we going to do? And we figuring it out. And understanding, and see, the thing is that people weren't, they wasn't trying to help us. When I say that, meaning like from the work standpoint. So they didn't even know what we were going through. Mm-hmm. So we're going through keeping the lights on, keeping everything going, while they're giving us their ass to kiss. So we took it a lot more personal because I'm like, yo, listen, we're trying to give you a location to do your thing. This is that, and you don't even know what we got going on. Mm-hmm. And because of the individuals we don't have to tell you what we're going through. Right. We're really entrepreneurs that we're like, yo, we got to figure this shit out on our own. Mm-hmm. And God had given us, it's blessed us with some things that most people don't have, which is, patience. You and I are very, sometimes we can be impatient, but we're more patient than not. So, and we take our time, we assess what was going on, we looked at the landscape, okay, we could pull from here, we could do from this, we could do from that. And sometimes the wait, it gets annoying, but we rock on each other to make sure that, yo, I'm taking your temperature, you're taking mine. Like, yo, bro, you good? I'm good, yeah. And then all of a sudden, it starts to unfold itself. Boom, right after the other. And both of us, I can feel the exhaling when we are together. Like,
oh yeah.
Whoo.
100%.
And that's the aspect of an entrepreneur that you got to learn how to, one, deal with the losses and understand, and patience. Understanding your loss, because your loss is more so of a lesson. So you're learning a lesson from those losses, and the patience knowing that it's going to happen because you're putting the work in.
More patience than doctors.
You heard?
EPMD 2.0, y'all.
Nah, I'm saying strictly business. You heard?
So,
yeah.
Our favorite, after all of that, don't be an entrepreneur talk.
Yeah.
Seriously, goalkeeper.
Yeah. Goalkeeper. It's on me. No, it's on you.
That's on me?
Yeah. So what's your goal?
Am I going to be boring again?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yo, Sunday, I super went off the diet.
Okay.
Super went off the diet. But I'm still going at a good pace. That was just a day. Mm-hmm. So the goal is I had my back fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Went back to the gym yesterday. So another pound losing, because I definitely want to be, if possible, 175 by January 2nd. Mm-hmm. So I got 4 more to go. Oh, 5. Yeah, I'm lying. 5. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I almost lied to you. I don't like to lie to you. So lose weight, and I think our goals are going to be the same thing towards the end of this year, is wrapping stuff up, preparing, continuous preparation for 2024.
Yeah, I mean,
get good gifts.
Hopefully our gift bags are good gifts. But anyway,
I don't know, but those aren't gifts.
Yeah, those aren't gifts. Those are gift bags. But for me, I think it's the same. The preparation for 2024, and I want to give my mind some peace, man. I've been thinking a lot lately, and I think I need to, for the next few days, like give myself some time to like decompress.
Yeah,
I think I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself.
Yes, you do,
and I think that it's showing in other places in my life, and I need to just not worry about some stuff.
Yes. You need to give yourself some grace. And I think you need to make sure that you understand that you're not perfect and you can't do everything for everybody. That's advice to myself, but I'm telling you from the outside looking in because you're a good individual and you expect a lot from yourself.
Yeah.
And taking this time, I think it's great.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm doing for myself is definitely doing my best not to do too much thinking. Like we're gonna think about stuff, but not too much. Even being too tough on myself. I'm working on that. That's a big goal of mine. Is like overall is to not be so hard on myself. But
I like that.
Yeah.
And with that being said, being that it's Christmas, make sure you watch Elf.
Yeah.
Make sure you watch A Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Home
Alone.
Oh, you're a Home Alone guy.
Home Alone.
Right?
Home Alone 1 and 2. You know what I'm saying?
You watch both of those?
Oh, what? I do, man. When we in New York, you know what I mean?
Yeah, see,
I wanted the house in Chicago. I wanted that house. I don't know why. I was like, I want this house.
I see, you can tell the difference in generations. I wanted the lamp from Christmas Story.
Oh.
I wanted that lamp.
The lamp, too, I want, too.
Yeah, the lamp.
I mean, the
Fragile. If you haven't watched the movie, you got to watch it.
Yeah.
Fragile. Yes, Merry Christmas, and hope everybody is getting and opened up their gifts
Yeah, and don't
today.
listen, man.
We got drawers.
A collaboration with Ethica.
Yes.
Listen to us. We're going to have a link soon so you can buy these drawers. This is this group edition, Ethica edition. Shout out to Ethica, our partners. It's amazing.
Exactly. Speaking of partners,
You know what I'm saying?
also got to shout out Uber again.
Uber.
Transportation sponsor
transportation
for today.
Yo, Uber, man, thank you, man. We appreciate you guys.
I appreciate the rides, pause.
Yeah. Hey, yo.
And the eats.
Please.
No, but follow FOTS Pod.
FOTS Pod.
Last time, thank God for editing, I said follow at this group, and it's This Group Inc.
Yeah, This Group Inc. on IG.
Yeah.
You'll find us there. We don't have to give our own handles.
Yeah.
Because y'all going to see us anyway.
Exactly. And for the guys that are trying to take my identity.
Oh, yeah.
I see you, B.
Hold on. Your man, nigga, we made it. Your man has made it. Your man got two pages. They made one as soon as he reported one, the other one popped up.
Yeah. I see you, B. I see you. And my wife, perfect example. Babe, I love you. She was like, yo, she put in the comment and she started playing the song. Big pun. Get off my dick. So stop it. Stop it. It's fraudulent. It's not the holiday season, Don.
Yeah.
Stop being a fraud.
Yeah, but that means you have to get that blue check, bro.
Yeah, that's a whole other conversation.
Hold
I already
on.
got people over here talking about what I'm supposed to do, and I don't agree. And I love Eddie, but he's telling me to do this.
Instagram. Hear me out, Instagram. Come on, man. You know us. We're the Fox. This is Myq and Don.
That's great. You know us.
You know us. We got a bunch of content creators that's on your platform, got millions of followers. Come on, man. Just verify us. We don't got to pay that $15. I mean, we can, but we don't have to. Because I just saw that you verified somebody the other day, and she didn't have to pay. Yeah, she didn't have to pay $1. She put off the hustle. We hustle, man. Come on, Instagram. Come on, Meta. Help us out, man.
Yo.
They stealing my guy's identity and starting to sell Bitcoin. We can't be doing that.
Pitch clock right here.
Come
Look
on.
at that. Without the guest.
Come on, Meta. Help us out.
Word.
On that note,
we still got drawers.
we got drawers.
Thank y'all.
Peace.
We'll speak to y'all.